Those who pushed for Brexit have a lot to answer for. Or maybe they got a special place in hell, like Donald Tusk said. Yes, he got a lot of criticism for that, didn't he? Well, did you know that we have 50% less vets in the United Kingdom now? At a time when we need more vets in the United Kingdom, since we're now checking products of animal origin entering the United Kingdom, and so we should, obviously, health and what have you. We don't want to be eating toxic meat, do we? Of course not. Well, I don't, because I live in France. I ain't got that issue. There's plenty of good quality local meat here, if that's your thing. But you see, 50% down because of Brexit. And because of the pandemic, that many vets, what have you, during the pandemic decided to leave the United Kingdom, see their families. They didn't want to get stuck in the United Kingdom, but didn't return. And why didn't they return? Because of Brexit. Visas. Now, they do have, in the UK, they have the important job visas, you know what I mean, essential workers and stuff like that. The problem is, the skilled worker visa is 48k. You've got to earn a minimum of £48,000. So you've basically got to have a job all lined up, ready to go, earning that amount of money. Otherwise, you can't get your visa. Well, most vets don't earn that, you see. Especially when you look at that level of veterinary skills. It's the lower end of the stuff. It still takes a lot of training. So that's really scuppered ourselves. And yet again, because of Brexit again, we have this issue kind of, how to put it, it's like a layer cake, They've got the shortages in the European Union as well, because they need to have vets so they can get stuff to the UK. The needs have increased, yet the supply, worker supply, is diminished. It's crazy. And then we've got private and public worker disparities of around 20k. They're just not earning enough money. So you might get private sector people being able to get these visas. This isn't enough. And why would they come to the UK anyway, unless they would be earning enough money to make it worth their while, plus and to get that visa. In the UK, we have about 402 million in meat and dairy exports, going to the EU, what have you. Your products of animal origin used to be higher than that, but there you go, Brexit again. So we need more people. We need more people trained up as veterinary professionals, but unfortunately that isn't happening, because it's not necessarily something that people want to do, and there's lots of other skills and trades out there, plus many people, instead of taking up skilled work, they're doing things like I'm doing, like YouTube and that, There's no skill in that. You've just got to be an idiot to be a YouTuber, that's pretty much it, really. So, yeah, so the EU needs more, and it's more vets, so there's no solutions here. I can't see any solutions. There probably could be a bit of a fix, because what will happen in time, it might correct itself. We might find that because there's a shortage of vets, their wages might go up. Supply and demand, isn't it? So it pushes the prices, the veterinary prices up, and then maybe they'll get into the visa threshold. And that might sort itself out, provided that those people in these other countries want to come to the UK in the first place. And probably not coming from the EU. They'll probably come further afield, from some African country somewhere, or in Asia or something like that, They'll see that, more brown faces for the racists to point out, how it is. You see, legal migration has also shot up in the UK. They're going about illegal migration, but you know what I mean. But legal migration through the visa route, what have you, and skilled worker visas and stuff, that has shot up in the NHS, has shot up, but not from the EU. Again, it's come from Nigeria and places like that, which we're a little bit, we go on the NHS, which we are a little bit scared. I know they're not vets, but some of them might be. But that's going to be scuppered somewhat, because in Nigeria they are actually imposing new rules on those who train as a doctor or nurse, what have you, in Nigeria, they're going to have to do a minimum amount of time in Nigeria before they can actually come to the UK. Because what has been happening, they've been training in Nigeria and doing the basic requirements and then coming to the UK. You see, so we have still got a massive shortage of doctors and nurses, and now we've got a massive shortage of vets. And much of this has been fueled by Brexit because people left. They just left. They left us. Can you blame them? They didn't feel welcome, did they, because of Brexit? And people still don't feel welcome because of Brexit. When you listen to the talk of these right-wing fascist nut jobs, Richard Tyson, people like that, who in one hand says, oh, that we want to welcome all these people who have got big brains and stuff, and the people that we need. And in the other breath, he's telling them, well, they're going to have to assimilate to British values. What? We're going to re-educate them? Are we going to have camps? Is anyone coming over via this skilled worker visa coming from Africa or India or anywhere other than the UK? Well, we'll be coming from the UK anyway, will they? But they're going to have to go to these. Are they going to have some kind of re-education into British values? Oh, the whole thing's pathetic. It really is. Anyway, what do you reckon? Please leave it in the comments down below. I'm losing my voice. But if you can give some idea, what sort of solution? Can you think of a solution here? Other than just, we've just got to train up more people. Oh, there's 5 million unemployed. Yeah, 5 million people, and a large proportion of that 5 million people are not fit for work. As in, many of them should be on PIPs. Also, many of them are unemployable. Look at those kind of people who voted for Brexit. Most of them are unemployable. Sorry. Anyway, sorry for me, guys, because I do, Anyway, beat the like button and maybe subscribe to the channel and the little bell icon so you get all those in your pocket every time I upload another video. Toodaloo.